Hello and good afternoon my dear kids. Welcome back once again to this short tutorial video for class 7 students. And since we were dealing with the sums on triangles, so in this video also we'll be dealing few sums regarding the triangles based on the figures, geometrical figures, and it will be in this video we'll be dealing with the sums that will be a mixture of few or one or more than two statements or theorems of the triangles, okay, like exterior angles and interior, and like your exterior, interior, and your angle sum property, and others as well, okay, like the ones we have done in like parallel lines and vertically opposites, like that, okay. So okay, so for question number 12 we have here the exercise is the same, that is exercise 17, I guess, okay. Question number 12, for question number 12 we are given with the figure, okay. So in this figure what do we have here is we can see two intersecting lines, isn't it? Two intersecting lines. The exterior one of the angles is given for two intersecting lines, as well as now what happened was after that a triangle was formed, as well as the exterior angle of a triangle was also given. Now what do I see here is we need to find the value for x. Now see, as I've been repeatedly telling you that from the figure, so you need to understand the figure properly, isn't it? So in this figure what does the figure tells us is that, see, we needed to find this angle. This one is unknown angle, so we need to find the value for x, isn't it? Now what do we see here is, if I take this triangle, one of the exterior angles is given, and from the exterior angle what do I know is the exterior angle will be equal to sum of its interior opposite angles, isn't it? Interior opposite angles. So see, one of the interior opposite is missing. Now for the another one, that's what we needed to find, missing one of the angles, isn't it? Now for the another one, what do I see is the intersecting lines. See, the intersecting lines. Now what have we learned from the intersecting lines? From intersecting lines we know that opposite angles will be equal, isn't it? And they are known as vertically opposite angles. So that means we can easily say that this angle is also equals to 40 degree, that is interior opposite angles. Then after that vertically opposite angles, then after that what we can do is you can use the external angle property of a triangle and then get the value for x, isn't it? So that's what we are going to do. So see, that is how I have approached. See, angle QPR, that is this angle QPR, the vertex always in the middle, so QPR equals to angle SPT, given angle SPT. See, why so? Because of vertically opposite angles. I have already told you the reasoning also is very important, isn't it? So vertically opposite angles, so QPR equals to 40 degrees. So this angle we have now here as 40 degree, okay. Now after that, see, according to exterior angle property of a triangle, now after that, according to exterior angle property, what do we know? We know that an exterior angle is equal to sum of its interior opposite, isn't it? So now see, so angle PRO, that is one of the exterior angles, is equals to sum of interior opposite QPR, that is this angle, plus angle PQR, that is this angle, isn't it? So I have substituted the value after that. PRO equals to 125 degree, 125, see, equals to QPR, that is 40 degree, so 40 degree plus angle PQR was x, that's what we are supposed to find, so x. Now see, it turned into linear equation in one variable, isn't it? Now what happens? 40 goes to the other side, the plus becomes minus, so 125 minus 40, so now finally we got the value for x equals to 85 degree, okay. See, that is why the understanding of figure is very important, okay. So you need to know how to approach for your solution as well, okay. So moving on to the next one. For the next one we have here, what we have here is we got a triangle. See, we got three triangles in here. Bigger triangle, that is CBD, isn't it? And two smaller triangles also, ABD, see, another CBA, okay. Now for the smaller triangle, if I take smaller triangle, then one of its interior angles is missing. See, x, that is where our x lies, isn't it? And what do I see is the exterior angle of the smaller triangle is also given, isn't it? So I know that exterior angle will be equal to sum of its interior opposite angles. Or see, what you can do is you can simply turn the figure as well. If you just turn the figure like this and consider ABD as your triangle. Now see, this one is exterior angle, isn't it? See, interior opposite angles. So what do we know about exterior and interior opposite angles? That the exterior angle will be equal to sum of its interior opposite, isn't it? So that is what I have written here. See, now yes, remember one more thing. To mention the triangle is very important. Okay, so therefore, see, for triangle ABD, I have mentioned the triangle ABD according to exterior angle property of a triangle. Exterior angle 108, that is exterior angle, is equals to sum of its interior opposite angles, that is x plus 62. See, now 62 goes to the other side, linear equation one variable, isn't it? 62 goes to the other side, becomes minus 108 minus 62, it's 46, and we got the value for the variable. Okay. So again, see, in question number 3 as well, what do we have in question number 3? Here is, we got triangles, two mixed triangles, isn't it? One of the triangles is right angle triangle, ABC, see, the right angle triangle, another triangle EDC, again one of the triangles, isn't it? EDC and ABC. So what are we supposed to figure out first? Let's see. We need to find x that is on this triangle, not on the right angle triangle, remember that. Now, why I'm telling why this is a right angle triangle is because of its sign. See, this sign, I have already told you about this sign also, isn't it? It means it's a 90 degree. Now, how to get the value for x? Now see, if I take triangle ABC, let's see, if I take triangle ABC, 90 degree, 50 degree, one of the angles is missing, so I can easily figure out this angle according to angles and property, isn't it? Now, after that, if I take smaller triangle, that is EDC. Now see, angle C is same for both the triangles, isn't it? If I take smaller triangle, that is EDC, so one of the angles is already given as 85 degree, and from the previous sum, I will be getting the value for angle C, isn't it? Now again, this, if I use the same method, that is angle sum property, I can easily find the value for x, isn't it? So this is how, see, you need to study the figure first, okay, and you need to know how to approach for the solution. Okay, so that was the same thing we'll be doing. So first of all, for triangle ABC, so that's what I've written in triangle ABC. See, according to angles and property of a triangle, so angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Angle A is 50 degree, so 50 degree plus angle B is 90 degree, 90 degree plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Now you know how to solve it, isn't it? Like terms, same signs are added. 9 plus 5 is 14, so 140 degree, so goes to other side, 140 minus 80 minus 140, 40. So we got angle C here as 40 degree. Angle C, since angle C is common for both the triangles, isn't it? Now, so that's the same thing I've done here. Now see, in triangle DEC, that is smaller triangle DEC, according to angles and property, what we know, again the same thing, that is when you add 3 angles, you'll get 180 degree, isn't it? So x plus 85 degree plus 40 degree equals 180 degree, again the same. 85 plus 40, 125 goes to other side, minus 180 minus 125 is 55 degree. That is how you got the value for x. Okay, I hope it's understood this one. Okay, now moving on to the next one. What do we have here? In the next one is we got a triangle, as well as we got exterior angles as well. See, isn't it? A triangle with exterior angles. See, 105, 120. So now see, and one of the interior angles is missing, that is, this angle is missing. We need to find this angle. Now so this can be found in two different ways, isn't it? Now see, we know that these two angles, they are linear pair. What you can do is you can either use the linear pair method, get this angle, similarly use the linear pair, get this angle, and then go for the angle sum property. Yes, you can do that as well, isn't it? And another way, simple way how you can do is just simply use this linear pair in here, get this angle, then exterior angle is given, use the exterior angle property, exterior angle is given, sum of its interior opposite angles, that too you can get the value of x. See, there will be very many alternative ways of doing a sum, okay, in geometry. If your approach is correct, you will get a correct answer. Okay, so in this one, so I'll be using the same that I have told you in second case, second condition. That is, first of all, I'll be using this sum, that is, see, angle EBA plus angle EBC is equal to 180 degree, that is linear pair. After that, angle EBA was given as 105 degree, angle 105 degree plus angle ABC equals to 180 degree, 15 goes to other side, becomes 75. So here in this one, I got this angle as 75 degree. Now again, you can So I've already told you again, you can do the same thing that is here, use the linear pair, then go with the angles and property. It might be lengthy as well, isn't it? So, but instead, see, if you don't know the extreme angle property of a triangle, then you may proceed like that. Okay, but if you know, then the obviously exterior angle is a bit easy, as well as you'll get your answer quicker, isn't it? It will be time saving as well. So now what I have done here is, now according to extreme angle property of a triangle, see, extreme angle property, angle ACD, that is this angle ACD, this angle is equals to sum of its interior opposite angles. So see, angle ACD equals angle ABC, ABC, that is this angle 75 degree, plus angle BAC, BAC, because this is what we needed to find, isn't it? Angle X. So 120 equals to 175 degree plus X. Now 75 goes to other side, plus goes to other side, subtracts, so X equals to 45 degree. Now see, we got the value of X as 45 degree, and we are done here. Okay, or you could have, as I've already told you, you could have gone with first linear pair, then you could have gone with angles and property also. You could have got the same result. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, for question number 5. What we have in question number 5 is, we got parallel lines. See, this symbol in the lines, this symbol means these two lines are parallel lines. BA and DE is parallel in here, remember. And when in this case there are two parallel lines, see, this line will act as transversal for this parallel line as well, or this line AD will also act as transversal. Okay, so we got parallel lines as well as we got intersecting lines. See, AD and B is intersecting, so we got intersecting lines as well. Okay, and we got triangles as well. So this one, what we needed supposed to find is this angle, that is angle X. Now see, we need to find the angle X, isn't it? So okay, now according to extreme angle property of a triangle, in triangle ABC, according to extreme angle property of a triangle, so what do we know? We know that ABC, I have taken triangle ABC, remember, this angle will be equals to this angle plus this angle, isn't it? Why I am taking this angle is because, obviously simple, so this angle will be equal to this angle directly. See, parallel line, transversal, alternate interior angles directly. Okay, so that is, see, that is why I say figure reading or understanding the figure is very important in geometry. Okay, so this angle will be directly equal to this angle. So that is why I say I have used according to extreme angle property of triangle, because see, for this triangle, this is exterior angle, isn't it? Exterior angle will be equal to sum of its interior opposite angles. So angle BCD, that is this angle, is equals to angle BAC, that is this angle, plus angle CBA, that is this angle. Okay, so after substituting the values, that is 91 degree equals to 46 degree plus angle CBA. Now you know the steps, isn't it? 46 goes to other side, subtracts, so this angle CBA equals to 45 degree. So here angle CBA, that is this angle, we got it as 45 degree. Okay, now what we know is BA and DE, they were parallel lines already given, isn't it? So that's why I written say, now since BA is parallel to D and BE acts as transversal, this line, see, isn't it? See, or if you can't see properly, what you can do is you can simply extend the lines. See, as I've done here. Okay, now I guess you can recall the concept of parallel lines and transversal. Okay, simple for your understanding. You can extend it as well. Parallel lines, transversal. See, now these two angles, the placements, I have already done this one as well, isn't it? The placements are important. So this angle will be equal to this angle, that is, the reason is angle X is equal to, I have directly written here, angle X equals to angle CBA. The reason is alternate interior angles, so therefore angle X equals to 45 degree. Okay. Now the second one, this one, question number 6. So we needed to find the value for X, not the angle, remember. If we needed to find the value for X, then we have to substitute all the value for X in all the angles, and we need to calculate all the angles as well. Since it was just about to calculate the value for X, so what do we see here in the figure? A triangle with an exterior angle, and directly sum of its interior opposites are given. So simple, isn't it? According to exterior angle, or see, if you can see it directly, you can turn the figure as well. See now, I guess now you can figure out exterior angle, interior opposite angles. See, isn't it? So in the triangle ABC, according to exterior angle property of a triangle, so exterior angle, that is 10x minus 16 degree, equals interior opposite, that is 3x plus 20 plus 4x. Now 10x, you know the steps now, isn't it? So after all the calculations and all, I got the value of x equals to 12 degree. I hope you kids know the steps. Okay, I'm not explaining in this one because all this we are doing the same thing, isn't it? This concept of linear equation, one variable, we have already finished that too, isn't it? So after that I got the value of x as 12 degree. Okay. Now the last sum for today, that is this one. Again, it was similar to the previous one, isn't it? We have done one similar sum in the previously as well, isn't it? So interior angles, exterior triangle, exterior angles is given, or interior angles is also given. We needed to find the value for x, isn't it? In this one, but here all the angles, they are given in terms of x. So how to go for value for x? Now see, again, first for first angles, see, I have taken angle ABC, CBE. I'm going to the same method as I've gone before. Okay, linear pair, so 180 degree, so one of the angles is 9x goes to the other side, is 180 minus 9x. Now this angle, that is CBE, angle CBE 180 minus 9x. Now for this exterior angle, the interior opposites are these two angles, isn't it? We got this angle from the first step as 180 degree minus 9x, isn't it, in terms of x. Now, so for triangle, now in triangle CBE, according to exterior angle property of a triangle, what do we know? The exterior angle will be equal to sum of its interior opposites, isn't it? So angle CED, that is this angle 9x, will be equal to angle CBE plus BC. CB is 180 degree minus 9x plus 6x. Now see, again linear equation in one variable, isn't it? So here two like terms, opposite signs are subtracted, sign of greater number follows, so therefore 3x goes to the other side, plus 9 plus 3 is 12x equals 180 degree, x equals to 180 by 12, that is, we got x, the value of x as 15 degree. Okay, since as I've already told you, in this sums we are just told to find the value for x, so that is what we are doing here. Okay, we haven't been told to find the value for the angles, so that is why we are not substituting. Remember, if the question states you need to find the angles, then you after getting this x, you have to substitute the value of x in each and every other angles as well. Okay, so hope you kids have understood the lesson. Okay, so stay tuned in for more updates and videos. Okay, till then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.